Welcome to Precious Explore. Today I am taking you on an adventure to one of Europe's fascinating country. Ta-da! Norway! So Norway is known far and wide for its breathtaking forge and thriving fishing industry. Norway is a land of natural and cultural richness. I had the pleasure of visiting Oslo recently, and I cannot wait to show you the gems that I discovered. So, on this trip, you and I will be exploring Oslo together, seeing the vibrant capital of Norway. Relax because I am taking you on a virtual experience to the most famous places in Norway. Get ready to experience it all. Watch the video to the end. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single highlight of this trip. Let's begin. Our first stop, we're going to the Oslo City Hall. Wait, you can't miss this place when in Oslo. It is a massive building that dominates the city's skyline, but more than its outward appearance, what is even more interesting is what lies inside this building. Did you know that this very building is the venue of the prestigious Nobel Peace Prize ceremony that is held every year in December? And this event takes place in the Grand Hall of the Oslo City Hall. Yes, this very hall where I'm standing is where it all happens. So make sure to add the Oslo City Hall to your bucket list. And guess what? The catch is that it is free to visit. Yeah, I hope that you're inspired when you visit because it was inspiring for me to be in the same room where other people have received this prestigious Nobel Peace Prize award. So the City Hall is filled with stunning Norwegian art. As you walk through the halls, you see the murals and paintings all telling the stories of Norway's rich history and culture. You can see the diversity expression in the artwork here, from a mural showing life in rural Norway to other forms of art. I would say that Oslo City Hall is a place where peace and diplomacy they meet, making it an international symbol of unity. So add the Oslo City Hall to your bucket list when you're in Oslo. Okay, let's continue. We're going to see other interesting places. And our next stop this time is the Munch Museum. Hold on, stick around. Let me tell you something you don't know. Do you know this popular emoji? It is a masterpiece of the legend himself, Edvard Munch, and is said to be called the Scream. Yes, you can see this iconic piece of art in Munch Museum. So the next time you use this emoji, just know that you have engaged with Norwegian art. So the Munch Museum is dedicated to the life and to the work of Edvard Munch. So, who is a Norway's most famous artist? So, what is even more remarkable is that Munch donated a significant portion of his artwork to the city of Oslo. So, this now form the core of the museum's collection. As you step into the museum, you are immersed into the world of expressionism, a world of intense colors, of curiosity, and of course, the masterpiece, the Scream. So, fun fact, do you know that there are several versions of the Scream? For me, I find it fascinating to see one piece of artwork has become part of pop culture today. So, walking through the galleries, I have a sense of feeling of mood exploration of things like anxiety, of love, and life's fleeting moment. So when next that you're in Oslo, check out the Munch Museum. Moving on, let's get to see other exciting places and things that you can do in Oslo. And this time we are going to take a stroll to the magnificent Vigeland Sculpture Park. Yeah, this is a place that can leave you literally speechless. It is the largest sculpture park created by a single artist, and the legendary artist is no other than Gustav Vigeland. Yeah, he poured his heart and his soul into this sculpture. In my opinion, Vecna, what set his work apart is that it explores themes like human condition. So in sculpture, they tackle universal themes like birds, like life, like death, and everything just in between. So one of the most iconic pieces here is called the Monolith, which is standing tall, as you can see. This granite masterpiece, it shows 121 human figures intertwined in what looked like a struggle. To me, I would say that this sculpture felt like a symbol of humanity, our internal quest as humans for meaning, our constant striving and yearning just for something more. So, what do you think looking at this sculpture? Share your thoughts in the comment section below and let's keep the conversation going. There's also another curious sculpture that is known by various names, like man attacked by babies, or man chasing for spirits, or man chasing for geniuses. So, yes, you heard that right. Yeah, it is really funny, yet it's thought provoking, like to see a man resisting for babies. So, whether you call them geniuses, spirits, or just mischievous toddlers, this sculpture to make individuals the stop and the ponder, and people like have given various meaning and their thoughts to what this sculpture can symbolize. Again, share your thoughts. What do you think about this particular sculpture? And let's move on to seeing other sculpture, and then we can also see other interesting things that I know. So stick around, we still continue. So there's this other sculpture here called the Wheel of Life, and it's said to be a sculpture that symbolizes human figures. As you can see that they are locked in something like a continuous circle, and it symbolizes things like the circle of our life, our birth, our growth, and the death and rebirth, just things like that. So noteworthy again to mention, this is the last sculpture I'll be mentioning before we get to see the next exciting thing in Norway is the fountain sculpture. So this sculpture, it shows the flow of water and human figures beautifully, and it captured the relationship between humanity and nature. So one thing that you'll notice about Venger's sculpture is that they show nude human figures. Why? And why would Wenger decide to think of a concept like this? It is said that Wenger wanted to like strip away any markers of class, nationality, or religion, focusing on the shared experiences that unite us as humans in a space of art. I find that interesting. That's like a good concept to think about. So for you, what do you think about the style of art that Vijay uses in his work? Share your thoughts again. So let's continue. Now we are heading to the ultra modern Oslo Opera House, which is situated at the head of the Oslo Fjord. This is not just a building, I can tell you. It is a masterpiece of modern architecture. So the first thing that you'll notice is that it has a sloping roof that is made of white marbles. And guess what? You can walk on this building. Yes, literally get to the top of this building. You heard that right. You walk up to the roof, and as you climb up to the roof, you get to have these panoramic views of the city and the fort. It's like standing, on a cloud and just looking down at the serene beauty of Oslo that just spread out before you. So the Oslo Opera House is home to both the Norwegian National Opera and the Norwegian National Ballet, so making it a bustling hub for performing art. So what appeals to me is that this building is inviting. It has like an inviting nature. It is designed to be explored both by locals and like tourists like myself, and I believe like you too when you visit Oslo. So whether you're attending a performance or you just decide to like soak in the views from the rooftop, this place makes you feel that you are part of the city of Oslo. Oh, can I say I begin to feel like a Norwegian already? Okay, yeah, it's time to just say goodbye, and I am heading to the airport. So I can't wait to have, yeah, I can't help but I feel this sense of wonder for the city's blend of history, of art, and nature. Norway's capital is a place where tradition, it meets innovation, and where ancient history coexists with modern architecture. For every corner, it just tells a story. So whether it's the grandeur of the Oslo City Hall, the emotional depth of Munch Museum, the thought-provoking sculpture you see at Venger's Cap, or the cutting edge design of the Oslo Opera House. This city has something for everyone. Believe me, you will find your sparkle when you're in Oslo. Now I'm heading to the airport, and I'm flying out of the Oslo airport Gardermoen. And guess what? I'm traveling in business class this time. Talk about a sweet ending to an unforgettable trip. I hope that you enjoyed this visual tour just as I did, creating this video for you. So watch other videos in this channel. I have other destinations that I have visited where I share my experiences there. So what do you think? about Oslo. Don't forget to leave your comment thoughts. Where do you think that I'll be traveling to next? Yes, leave your guesses. Let's keep the adventure going. And don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more informative content if you find it interesting and useful. And I will see you in the next video of Precious Explore. Until then, I always say safe travel and don't forget to explore the world. It just takes you visiting one city at a time. As always, I wish you happy travels. Till we see again, take care of yourself. Bye.